Okay, so like I was saying in some videos ago, right? Because I guess I said I'm a grown ass man in my videos, and I'm grown. I'm a late. You know, it gets the regular principles. Yeah, grown people. When he was a kid, he heard so, and now he's repeating that. So I guess that's why we just really it's because it's just the main, and you know, I'm entertaining um streetwise to watch. Like I've always been why I thought I was gonna make it to the league. You know what I'm saying? Because people that are entertaining, there's people I've never had a. I heard people had a 1.8 and got their grades up. You know what I'm saying? Like was failing their classes, but it was entertaining. So I was entertaining that people was trying. They was trying to fail me. Like, and it was loud in the school. That's why that's an example of how I own the school. Like we're talking about years of me hearing about this math teacher not liked before I became um in her class, even in high school. And because I'm so entertaining, which she talked to me and told me that she started feeling herself too much because she started telling me about wrestling and stuff. But we talk we talking about because I'm not entertaining other people entertaining and they help people out. Like I said, I'm entertaining them people don't want to help me out. We talking about all my siblings had her, so I got the drop on her, and you know what I'm saying. And I got my eyes slit, but I was still entertaining. You know what I'm saying. So why can't I pass her class? And that's just, why can't you pass my class too? So we talking about a 3.7. I don't have a 3.7 because the two people said I was entertaining. The two most disliked people, and I never, said I dislike them too. So I guess they was edging for that. So I passed summer school in a day or two. I want to say, like everybody's going the whole summer because that don't make sense. You feel me? Okay, y'all didn't overrided all the school boards or all the agencies that they knew was in the school before I went to high school, and you feel me? Y'all said, okay, I'm gonna collect them all before he collect them all or some shit, and then you failed him. Like that don't give it all to him. But that's not what this is about. In the end, like I said, people. I passed summer school in less than no one else. They're not gonna do that for no one else unless it's on that type of. No one's gonna be on that. So that category. But in the end, what I'm just making this video for is, like I said, I hate when people say, I ain't scared of you. So, I might as well make a video of, okay, let me explain, like, you called me ugly. Let me explain just the regular attributes of you should be scared. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm a pirate. So, in the end, as a kid, so let me give you an example. So, as a kid, right, you're not going to, in other words, in my college class in high school of math, you're not going to see anybody scared with this math. So that's why I can be an entrepreneur authority because I do it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? And I've taken over ETC. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. The same way, like I said. So you know what I'm saying? There ain't no way you're one of the most disliked teachers. And you felt one of the most entertaining chivalry, polite kids, and you're not disliked more. Okay, that's him running the school and people dislike it. Okay, so, but okay, so in the end, like I said, that's just the main. That that's what it means. Those type of accolades in the world that I attribute to the world. But how? Okay, so when I was a kid, everybody saw I wanted to protect people. So I wasn't a. So what it is like people want to itch at my anger, but it's anger. It's a patriotic anger. You know what I'm saying? It's a militant anger. It's a anger for good cause. So that's how I really started running ETC. For lack of better words, I just want to sound stupid saying that shit, but because I was a kid, right? But when I used to be brought around other adults, like when we used to go places, and they'll say I have the anger, and then they'll be like, "Oh, he's protect." And so this like before social, it's still like this even before social media. But people think they can get on their phones now and dilute even adults. So when people used to hear about shit going on and be like, "Damn, something happened over there," while I can just freelance, free for all, free will, and then I pull up and they'll be like, "Damn, I hope he," and they'll just no, you don't even have to worry about my anger with no, like, oh, okay, and then they'll see, you know what I'm saying? I never cared because they was like, okay, you don't care because in the end, people that rude or disrespectful gives you the free will to do your own actions respectfully, and that's what you did. You're the only person I know. That's what those used to give me as a kid. You're the only person I know that when people attack you, your retaliation is to have your respectful space. And then as I got older, people don't understand what I mean by being grown. But like I said, so that's an example. Like I said, a math of, well, I guess why people say that, and now it's fine wine. But y'all want to know what really? Let me tell y'all what really, alright, because it's just the name. So the first time I went to church, right? Because like I said, I chose to be respectful, and I like to, like I said, be the neighborhood mom. This wasn't just a swag I developed in high school. I was doing this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My city will tell you. But so the first time I went to church, and I'm always looking at the kids as a kid. Like I said in the video, I watch kids as a kid. So I'm always looking at the kids. And I knew my energy going in, and people know how I footwork and shit like that. Like I said in the video about evading people watching me in high school, but watching my footwork. But so the first time I walked in church, and I like to read shit for myself because I know they're gonna treat me like a kid. So like I said, people disrespectful gives you the opportunity to do what you want respectfully, and people usually don't take that. So that's why first time I walked into church, and I'm just, I felt the energy. I sensed this kid, and sensing this kid. How people figure out God is real and shit. I was sensing this kid. I was just like, and it was because in the end, kids would go through something, and I'm like, don't worry about what I'm going through. And then, like I said, I got this Chucky energy. I was just like, don't worry about what I'm going through. I sense this. I don't want you to go through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're such a gentleman and stuff like that since a kid. So I was sensing this energy, and I was looking for this kid to do that with. And I was just like, I was like, oh, you care too much about me. I wanted to do that with this kid. The first time I walked into church, And then they was like, get a seat, don't stop worrying about that, kids. Stop doing this, man. And I was just, oh, y'all go corner, man. And then, I sat down like, okay, I'm gonna meet this kid later or something, because I'm competitive. I don't care. Ain't no mountain high. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sitting down, and then, obviously the pastor goes up there talking, and then they told me that they was, like I said, I care about kids and stuff. Like, I don't, I can't stand that stuff. And then they started talking about God. I was like, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I got there. And that's why I think people should be scared of a pirate. Because I foresee what it takes to get to that kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, like, me, you feel me? All the sins that people was talking, and they kept. And then at the end of church, it was such a beautiful day. Everybody was like, wow. It was like, wow, what a beautiful. This was one of the most amazing church days I ever had. It's like I just felt. He was making new families, and when we go walk close to the water fountain, it was this, and they still trying to hold me down and stuff. Remind me of when I was about to go to I talked about something with somebody about another C word, but yeah, so yeah, I heard about people got a book and was like, oh, God's going away for us. If y'all get what I'm saying, it's okay. So that's why that's the main reason why I think people should look at me as you ain't gonna see no one that's scary with the mask on and that, because it's fine wine now. That's why I call it God's military book. And then another big reason, another that I'm scary, but it's just like, oh, that's just the main, but that's the stupidest shit I heard in my life. That's my entrepreneurship owner telepathy. Is when someone said they read my thoughts, and I'd be like, you read my thoughts? And I have a no gravity, no intelligence, common sense. I'm like, nah, you read the background. Like that, and that's what got all these jobs in trouble. Because they saying that same shit. But you know what I'm saying? We saying my thoughts go that far. I'm like, you read the background. You did not. I have a no gravity, no intelligence. Excuse me. No gravity, common sense. You did not read my thoughts. You read the atmosphere and calling it my thoughts, because you can usually, yeah, that's scary. You know what I'm saying? Usually people have a gravitational pull, so they can, it speaks, the atmosphere speaks from their thoughts or whatever. You didn't read nothing. That's not my thoughts. That's how I actually in this position, and a lot of people are in trouble. Well, I'm just saying. So yeah, when I went to church, and people know that I get to goddamn, I don't like disrespect for a kid. I went to church and they told me they was this. See, y'all like, Lord help me. I'm, I'm, what you want God to do?